You see the little black seeds among the husks. This is onion that I seed harvested from an onion in my yard. And if you ever get a chance to seed harvest from an onion in your yard, you kind of smash these pods open and get to the seeds inside. Take a minute to smell it. Smell your hand. Oh my goodness. That is so yummy. So about every 6 inches or so down this trench, I have onions. And you can kind of tell where the seeds are because that's also where a little cluster of crushed husk is also. And then I'm barely going to cover them with a little bit of dirt. Onions are surface sown or small dusting, or maybe if you want a measurement, 1/8 of an inch under the ground. Okay, and the next trench is going to be carrots, and same thing, surface sown or barely covered with dirt, soil. And I'm doing this one, very flavorful, yummy carrot. I like this one. In the past, I've grown carrots one seed and then go 2 inches over and another seed. But here I'm trying a different method of putting down several seeds and then going, say, 6 inches or more away to the next several seeds, thinking to grow them in a cluster where you're letting your crop grow in a cluster of several, and then give it space until the next cluster. So give it a try. See if we like that method in our garden. Just barely covering them. I've put in a couple of rows of cylindra beets here, and with these last 2 rows I'm going to throw in an onion, and this is called white sweet Spanish, and the germination rate isn't good on it by now. When was this packed? 2018. I don't know how quickly onion seeds decline as far as their germination rate goes, but I planted a tray of these in the house, 36 of them, and only 2 came up. Where on the same day I planted a bunch of my red onions that I had seed harvested from the garden this year, and got 100% germination rate off of those. So I'm going to put them in the ground anyway and see if any come up. And then because I know the germination rate is low, what I'm going to do, something a little different than what I would normally do, is just overdo it. Just put way too many in where I'm hoping some of them will come up. And just sort of finish up using this package and not think I'm going to plant with it again in future. Maybe I'll do that in another spot in the garden too, because I still have some left in there. And then just brush a little bit of soil on top. If you have any short day onions that you're growing in your garden and you love them, post it in the comments. I love to hear. Or any onion that does well if you're a desert gardener and you grow in an arid climate. Let us know what onion you're growing, what does well.